begin tonight with breaking news. A new psychological health outbreak is spreading worldwide, and officials have confirmed the source: social media. What started as an everyday scrolling has escalated into a silent crisis affecting millions. Here's what we know. Experts report that symptoms begin almost instantly. Often within the first moments people wake up, the outbreak spreads through simple actions: opening an app, scrolling a feed, or comparing ourselves to others. This pattern quietly shapes mood, focus, and self esteem. Before the day even starts, early exposure has become so routine that most people don't recognize it as a threat. We know the outbreak is global. More than 4.9 billion people use social media, and the average person spends 145 minutes a day scrolling. This level of consistent exposure isn't harmless. It's linked to increased depression, anxiety, and loneliness. Young adults and teens are reporting the highest rates, with many saying they feel pressure to keep up with the unrealistic online standards. Experts warn that if patterns continue, the impact on psychological health could become long term. Researchers have identified psychological symptoms you and your family should be aware of. Dopamine dependence. The brain begins to crave likes and notifications. Distorted self image. Filters and edited photos make people feel inadequate. FOMO and comparison. Consistent exposure to highlight reels create insecurity. Cyberbullying, which significantly increases stress and emotional distress. Combined, these symptoms create a cycle that affects confidence, emotional stability, and overall mental well being. So put the phone down. How the outbreak operates. The severity of this outbreak does not come from the amount of time spent on social media, but from how people use it. Routine casual use tends to be harmless. Emotional dependence, however, checking consistently out of fear, needing online validation, or feeling anxious when offline, is where the damage occurs. Researchers say emotional attachment is the true driver of negative health outcomes. Studies confirm that mindful, intentional use supports healthy connection, but compulsive use, driven by comparison, insecurity, or boredom, is strongly associated with anxiety, depression, and reduced self worth. In other words, it's not the minutes that matter, it's the mindset. The good news is that this outbreak is manageable with simple behavior changes. Experts recommend setting daily screen time limits, unfollowing accounts that trigger negative emotions, reducing emotional dependency on likes, and reconnecting with offline activities and relationships. With intentional habits, individuals can regain control of their mental health and rebuild a healthier relationship with social media. The outbreak isn't online, it's emotional. Take back your mind.